And hey there, it's me Mudlink, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Last time we took on the Dragon King, the Ginsia, and it wasn't as hard of a fight as I was making it out to be. I pretty much exclusively had to use Ike though, because either way I would have been fucked if I used anyone else. See, I was Ike by himself doing that. But hey, it's all good, and even Kurthnaga got himself form shift, which is, hey, it's good. He's not going to be a combat unit, but at least he'll be able to survive better for upcoming things. So anyway, now let's move on to chapter 4 of this. There's only 2 more maps left to go through, and then we beat the game.
Oh, goddess, will you please stop? Is this not enough? Your sister regrets all she has done. If you look closely at any of Yune's actions and their unintended consequences, you will see they were all born of fear. Fear that you would expunge her from yourself. If you would but allow her back within you, this would surely never happen again.
Yune is chaos. She is an imperfection in my being. It is because of her that I have done this thing that cannot be undone. No matter how I admonished you, you would not stop fighting. There was nothing I could do. Every day my beloved children were killed. Killed by others of my beloved children. With every death, my rage and sorrow grew, until I could control myself no longer. My emotions burst forth, and I raised the land. Furious storms savaged the heavens. Roiling waters rose in tremendous floods. Lives were lost beyond counting. I will purge chaos from within myself. Never again will I allow myself to commit such atrocities. I will become a goddess to properly guide and protect my people. I will become perfect.
But to nullify half of your being, we were terribly, monstrously wrong to suggest it. You shouldn't have to bear the weight of our foolish ideas.
I was just lonely. My other half spent all her time worrying about the Lagoos and Bjork. She said she was going to erase me. I was only playing. I never meant to hurt so many.
I understand, Yune.
I won't do it again. I love all of you too. You paid attention to me. I don't want to go away. It would be lonely, and I don't like being lonely. I want to stay here with all of you.
Goddess, I have a suggestion. If we here of our own will were to make a pledge to coexist, there would be no need to erase Yune, would there? In which case, we give you our solemn oath. Never again will either the Lagoos or Bjork seek the extermination of the other. Soen, Degenzia, this is agreeable, is it not?
I do not accept your pledge.
Why?
I cannot believe you. You are living creatures created in our image. You cannot seal away your instincts with reason. You are like us, feel profound sorrow, anger, fear. A conflict will surely arise to overwhelm your reason and discipline. You will be unable to master your emotions, and I may once again make the mistakes that have led us here. The only way to prevent this is to expunge chaos completely. Yone must not exist. My decision has not changed.
In that case, Goddess, would you consider an alternative to such drastic measures? We shall use the power of Sade magic to seal Yune in this medallion. Someday, and it may be in the far distant future, someday we may be able to earn your trust, Goddess. In the hope of that day arriving, refrain from annihilating Yune, please.
In my eyes, imprisoning Yune and destroying her are the same thing. If the chaos and disaster that Yune begets can be averted, I have no objection. I do not know, however, if Yune will submit to such confinement.
Goddess Yune, please hear me. I will never give up. Someday, I will see you restored to yourself. Please. Do not look so sad. I will always be with you. I will sing to you. You will not be lonely. I promise.
They are getting stronger and stronger. His memories are those. I know him. Everyone, Ashera's nearby, just beyond those doors. That's just where we'll find her. You made it, finally. You should know, Ashera may have changed since before her slumber. Order and chaos are meant to naturally balance each other out. If you take one away, balance is lost. I don't expect Ashera to have the merest shred of compassion. Talking to her will likely do no good. We don't have much we don't have much choice. If talking won't work, we'll have to use force. Otherwise this has all been for nothing. How about you? What do you mean? Are you completely chaotic? Are you out of balance? As far as I can tell, you don't seem to lean too far in either direction. Asher and I see things a little differently. During my long sleep, I was wrapped in sweet, gentle music. Here on Galdror? Yes, but more important than the song itself, I was never alone. There was always someone singing comfort to me. Ashura shouldn't have isolated herself. She became lonely and bitter, and lost touch with her people. Hold on, this thing won't budge. What's wrong with it? Those doors cannot be opened. They may have been sealed with powerful magic. Sephiron, you're alright. I'm so relieved to see you. I'm sorry to have been a cause for concern, Apostle. Forgive me. Sephiron, there's something I need to tell you. I'm not a true apostle. I didn't mean to abuse your trust. I've known that for some time, Soniki. Don't forget that I was almost a father to you. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me whether or not you can hear the goddess. Sephiroth, thank you for always having been there for me. Empress, shouldn't you tell him about General Zelgius? Yes, I suppose I should. Sephiroth, Zelgius is dead. I know you put a lot of trust in him, but he was also closely allied with Dane. I'm sure you've heard of Dane's so-called Black Knight. Sephiroth, the Black Knight was Zelgius. That's probably not news to you, is it? After all, it was you he was taking orders from. What? Ike, what are you saying? A man like Zelgius could never serve conflicting interests. Never. Everything he did for one master. Isn't that so, Sephiroth? I think I understand. You want to monitor events within Dane. You sent Zelgius as a spy. Precisely. I felt it important to observe King Ashnard carefully. That was my goal. At the time, it was relatively easy to get an outsider close to the king. Ashnard is famous for employing powerful men with no regard for their background or social status. Obviously, he would have needed no convincing once he saw the blade work of General Zelgius. Black Knight tried to take the medallion from my father and killed him. Tell me, Sephiroth, whose plan was that, Ashnard's or yours? Calm down, Ike. Sephiroth, would you please explain? Sir Ike, I'm afraid your father's death was an unfortunate result of Zelgius' own personal agenda. Did not order Sir Gawain killed. However, I must admit that I did ask him to seize the medallion and hand it over to King Ashnard. The goddess was to be freed, and all living creatures destroyed. Come again? You're insane. I couldn't be more sane, Sir Ike. Attend and learn. My aim has always been to wake Ashura so that she might pass judgment on all the people of the world. What I needed was a war that would spread all across the continent. How could I achieve this? My intention turned to the young Dane prince. I could use the fiery Ashnard for my purposes. He was ambitious, a fierce warrior, and more than anything, he had an earnest desire to change the world. When I allowed him to know the goddess sealed inside the medallion, he became determined to set her free. We could use Hell on Galdor or a massive continent-spanning war to throw the world into chaos. Lord Sephiroth, what are you saying? Are you saying that you wanted this? You can't be serious! Soniki, my long life has shown me the people of this world deserve only destruction. The selfishness, the brutality, the disregard for others, the endlessly quarreling Laguz and Bjork. We have been given many chances to correct our behavior in ourselves, and have squandered them all. The only remaining hope for a peaceful, orderly world is for Ashura to wipe us all out and begin again. To fulfill my ambition of destroying all beings, I had to use you. I had to betray you. This is some kind of monstrous joke. So you've been pulling the strings all along? Correct. Beyond just Emperor Soniki, you were trusted by a lot of people. Sephiroth, I need to understand. Did you really betray all those people? I did. I don't get it. Why would you wake the goddess to pass judgment on us? Tell us why. How could you want that? It wouldn't make a difference if I told you. You would have to live a few centuries before you could understand. Years ago, my father went into hiding with the medallion. At the time, he got help from both you and Zelgius. Does this have anything to do with that? You seem to have sparked a distant memory of mine. Answer me, why did you do this? Sorry, I can't tell you. At least not in any way you would understand. Then I'll have to make you talk. This can't be happening. I won't fight you, Sephiroth. I can't. Poor Soniki, you'll have no choice but to fight. The doors leading to Ashura are sealed by my very own magic. Killing me is your only way through. Sephiroth! So it was you. All those memories penetrating my mind were yours. Since we entered this place, I've seen what you've been thinking, Leiron. Give it up. Goddess Yoon, why do you insist on calling me that name? I discarded it so long ago, Yoon. I've changed. Leiron is a thing of the past. Also, yeah, I know it said in the cutscene Yune as well, but I guess now this is I just kind of forgot about that when I was playing through this game again. But it's still inconsistent because Mikaya calls the bird Yoon. Okay. All I want now is the end of all that is. Please don't stop me. Leiron. You're running out of time. At this rate, I wouldn't count on being able to face the goddess. I would hate to see you denied after coming all this way. Well, now you know who brought you here and why. I suppose that just leaves our fight to the death to take care of. And here we go. Now we're fighting against these spirits. They all have, yeah, around 30 speed. Yeah, they can warp anywhere they want to and attack someone. They don't attack the herons, and that's it. Yeah, they're not allowed to attack the herons. So anyway, let's talk about the 2 new units here. The first I'm gonna do is yes. Ancient history and forgive and forget. Did I forget? No, there wasn't any other base conversations I missed. Even though there was info, it said info there. I think the first 2 maps. No, there's no conversation for the Zelgius map or for yeah, just for the Zelgius map, yeah. So check the library here, probably. Yep, hell yes, yeah. Here we go, A rank, baby. And then we take off. Dragon foe, and then give you Wrath, I guess. Yeah. Oliver can take off Paragon now. And I can assign to you Provice just because I feel like it. Here. Paragon here. I'm gonna give her a savior, and I still can't fucking give you Paragon, so keep saving. Whatever. I think get rid of don't know what the fuck to do here. Guess I won't give Paragon to anyone. Fuck it, I'll give it to you, Micaiah. XP here. Strength, skill, luck. Yeah. I got that res now, I realize. Level 15 for you. Magic, luck, and res. Yeah. Anyway. Give you Emblem back. Really for you, it doesn't matter, right? And then give Valberth to you. Now we're gonna talk about the 2 new units here. So first here we have Gareth. So Gareth here Okay, so how the rest of this game, how the rest of the last two maps work. So everything except for one attack is going to be magical. So you're probably thinking, oh, this guy is going to like just die very quickly. Nope. This is why you get Pure Waters. This is why you have the Ward Staff for this guy, because hey, it gives Blood Tide. Blood Tide is one of your best skills, so you know, of course you got to keep it on you. Yeah, that's about all he offers is Blood Tide. You can still hit decently hard against the spirits if you need to, but you're trying to get them to not attack you, because what they do is they warp anywhere they want and attack someone. Either someone with the lowest res, someone who can't attack back, or however, or whatever. But they can attack. They cannot attack the Heron, so don't worry about that. So yeah, his biggest utility is Blood Tide. Hey, Blood Tide's good. Speaking of that kind of utility, Nasir. So Nasir is obviously better for dealing with the spirits, just for like tanking them out if need be. He comes with a Lagoose Gem, so you can always stay fully transformed forever. But I'm gonna give that Lagoose Gem to. I mean, I can just trade it around. Trade it around to Gareth. Hang on. Or I can just use Lagoose Stone. Doesn't matter. Anyway. So he comes with White Pool. He's the only one with White Pool. He increases magic and speed by 5. Comes in the Hill and Boon, so you can also restore any status ailments that happen, which there can be for the next map. There's really not much to say about two of them. They're just there for utility, and that's about it. They're also not blessed, so they won't be able to attack Sephiron here, which doesn't matter. Sephiron here comes with a little gem to give him put 10 defense, rewarp. He will warp around. Cryty Lad here. So 11 might light tome, which sucks. So what he does is that he'll warp around if he feels unsafe. He has AoE attack. Yeah, okay, so he has an AoE light magic attack that he uses every 3 turns. At least if he hasn't, or at least I don't know how. It's weird. It's weird how it's spelled out here, but he does have it. Just to say, he has an AoE attack. You can cast a variant of skill Judge, which we're just gonna attack a single target with light magic, and Judge has 50 might, so be careful. It's 1 to 2 range, so you don't have to worry about him just doing that. If you can die, then if you can die to an attack, which is actually pretty easy for you to do, even with the plus 10 defense from the Rudol gem, a spirit that is adjacent to him will take the attack for you. You can't attack Sonic, and Sonic won't attack her either. And then he and all the other enemies who do not attack Raphael, Rayson, Leanne, or Micaiah. So they can't attack the Hounds or Micaiah. So yeah. And that's all you can do. It's a pretty easy fight. It's actually pretty easy to one. It's actually not too hard to one round him, to one turn him. Anyway, well, I can't bring everyone here. Just stupid, but whatever. So check out Soth here. Well, Sonic doesn't matter. Like for this map. So I'll take out Sonic for now. And put in this here. And then also change around some items. You have form shift, so you don't matter there. You can take. Well, you can trade around the. You can trade around the Lagoose gem from Nasir. And you have a Lagoose Stone. You're pretty much never gonna have Gareth be untransformed except for in the final map. So yeah, all I gotta do is give Gareth some pure water. The pure waters I bought. There you go. I'm gonna keep Panacea's on you, just in case. And now let's do info. I am about to tell you a very old story, a story you should know as the new king of Goldoa. This is one of the oldest and most heavily guarded secrets in all of Tellius. You'll find no trace of it in any histories or sagas. If it's that important, maybe we should go somewhere else. Other people might hear us. What do you think, Nasir? I called upon Lady Micaiah because I felt she should know the story as well. No, I think now's the time to let everyone know. Would that be alright, Your Majesty? There will be no secrets from now on. Tell us everything. As you wish, Your Majesty. In the dawn of this age, after the goddesses began their long slumber, the kingdom of Begnion was established. In those early days, Luguz and Bjork lived side by side in harmony and peace. Yes, that kingdom would become the Begnion Empire. The hero Altina was chosen to be the kingdom's first queen. Laron supported her as an advisor and as a husband. What? Despite their differences, Laron and Altina loved each other very deeply. People accepted a marriage between a Luguz and a Bjork? That was what King Deginsia said. This was before the people thought of such differences. They saw only a queen and her husband. At this time, King Deginsia also created his own kingdom far from all the Luguz tribes and Bjork nations. He believed that the dragon tribe was too powerful to interact equally with other tribes and peoples. That kingdom became Goldoa. Begnion had been established for 4 years when King Deginsia received news that Altina had become pregnant. The news brought great joy. You see, the news was also quite surprising. There had been other unions between Bjork and Luguz, but until Altina's pregnancy, no children had ever been conceived. Indeed, hers was the first child ever to be born of Bjork and Luguz. Close friends of both Altina and Laron, both King Deginsia and Sowen rejoiced at the news. Their child would be the first to carry the joined blood of both Luguz and Bjork. The king said that the baby would become a symbol of peace between the two peoples. But joy over the child's birth did not last. Soon after the child was born, Laron lost all the powers of Luguz. He could not transform any longer, nor could he sing Galdrar. It became apparent that the child of such a union neutralizes the Luguz parents' powers. To make matters worse, the child bears only the characteristics of a Bjork. Laron felt he was no longer a true Luguz, and he felt he could no longer act as a bridge between the goddess and the people of Tellius. He lost hope and also his mind, at least temporarily. He attempted suicide several times, which is an unthinkable taboo for anyone who has sworn to serve the goddess. King Deginsia fell into despair. If people caught wind of this news, he believed it would create a deep rift between two peoples. The king was especially concerned about the reaction from the Luguz. They might interpret the birth as a herald of their eventual end. Some might even attempt to harm the child. Laron needed to hear the voice of the goddess then more than ever before. But he could no longer sing the Galdar of release. Is that what happened? Just so, Laron was forced to make every difficult decision to protect the peace between Bjork and Luguz. He decided to retreat into seclusion and consider the problem. Once he regained his sanity, he announced his decision. Laron was forced to ask the unthinkable of his wife, his aides, and close friends. For the sake of Begnion, you must tell the people that I died in an accident. Tell them the birth was merely a false rumor. Laron left the medallion to his tribe, moving to Goldoa under King Deginsia's protection. He simply disappeared from history after that. After Laron had left and returned to normal, Altina eventually welcomed the Bjork husband. She raised the child she'd had with Laron as though it was an ordinary Bjork child, born of her new husband. Since then, marriages between Luguz and Bjork have been forbidden. It became known as a crime against the goddess. Even so, the taboo was broken several times over the next few decades. And usually no child was conceived, but when there was, it was swiftly covered up. The parents soon learned what it meant to bear a child who possessed both Luguz and Bjork blood. After they learned of the consequences, none of these parents ever rejected the edict forbidding it. None of these parents ever rejected the edict forbidding it. The child was to be raised by the Bjork parents, and raised as a Bjork child. That should have been enough to hide everything. End of story. It was several generations later that the certain descendants began to manifest physical marks which indicated their ancestors' sins. Fortunately, this mark looked very similar to the marks on those who were protected by spirits. They could pass as students of the dark arts for at least a few years. Unfortunately, the Branded lived much longer than Bjork. Most Branded chose to hide, living outside of ordinary society, and they disappeared into the shadows of history. Rumors had already begun to spread across Begnion, however. The Branded were shunned and cast out wherever they lived. The Lagoos held power, they persecuted the Branded, and executed them in honor killings. That's horrible. It was to King Deginsia's opinion that these were crimes that he had to carry on his conscience. From the beginning, he realized that he and the others in power had made a mistake. They understood that they should have revealed everything about Altina and the Laron's child. People should have been told the truth. But since they kept the truth from everyone, the Branded were marked as unclean, persecuted wherever they traveled. Here's the family tree for Laron and Altina's bloodline. Only King Deginsia knew the truth. Until now. Father, you've had to endure this burden alone for so long. It was the same in Lady Almeda's case. When she lost her powers after giving birth to the Mad King's son, King Deginsia had no choice but to hide the truth from everyone. So he chose to hide Almeda from everyone. Better to deny her existence than be forced to explain long-hidden secrets. In the process, he lost someone even more dear to him, Prince Rajayan. He deeply regretted his decision when he learned of the prince's death. The only choice left for Deginsia was to remain stubbornly neutral in all wars on the continent. He hoped in vain to keep the goddess from waking up before the 1,000 years had elapsed. Such a fool, I had no idea what father went through. All I did was deny what he fought for. Kurth. Your Majesty, you are the king now. You know that it is the sin to fight against the goddess, and yet you've chosen to move forward. King Deginsia left everything to you. You must succeed. Do not be afraid of what lies beyond. Forge ahead. I understand. I shall be true to my convictions. I have no more doubts. There we go. Now it's fucking long-winded as shit. So yeah, these two are here. They don't get rewards. They're just here for plot dumps. And I see her. I'm sorry about earlier. That's all right. I know that you were in a tight spot. The Bjork hero. We will follow King Kurthnaga from now on. If he wishes to fight alongside you, I shall assist. I see. And you should receive a blessing of protection from the goddess Yun. We already have. We can fight Ashura now. You lend us all your might. I forgot. They can actually do damage. Never mind. I'm stupid. Of course. We swear upon the good name of the dragon tribe that we shall do our best. Alright. So yeah, that was very long. And oh yeah, bonus experience requirements, including the chapter. This gives you 5,000 bonus experience, including the chapter in 10 turns, or less will give you 2,500. I'm just gonna bring you here, bring you here, bring you here actually. Okay, I can do this. Now let's go 30 fucking minutes just for this. The staying on a Wardwood tile is for the best because these guys all attack all your res. And yeah, the heal stones also give you extra void. There you go, do that. 0 damage, baby. Bada bing, bada boom. So the spirits are not too difficult to deal with. They can be a little bit annoying, but yeah, you should have no problems. So you didn't get a point of defense. I'm surprised. You are gonna get defense soon, though. Flare. Yes, you do so far. It's because he's on a fucking cover tile, giving him 15 defense. Alrighty, let's see. You're gonna attack Braum, yeah. Oh, Braum better not be dying. No, Braum. Oh, there you go, resolve. The Goose and Bjork doom each other with their mutual hatred. You have brought extinction on yourself. Oh, he hit me with Judge. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm good. I can finish this off quickly, but I want to get as much experience as I can. Although it's gonna be kind of hard to do that because... yeah. Provoke. Bada bing, bada boom. HP res. Fuck you. Adept, baby. You're so close to a fucking level up there. Nice. I just gotta be as careful as I can here. He's gonna rewarp, but he only rewarps to like the center of one of these. So you don't have to worry too much. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Good. Bam. And Everything should be fine. Mortals cannot stand against gods. Don't you see the futility of what you're doing? You know, there's the AoE attack, and it fucking eats this emulator. Ouch. It does physical damage. And that guy's gonna go for fucking Braum like always. Hey, it's fine though, going for Braum. Yeah, the guys around him don't move. I'm surprised he hasn't. I guess he can't really warp out at all. Whatever, you can't warp out, you can't warp out. Whatever. HP res. Goodbye to you. See, I can pretty much end this, like, very quickly now. HP, fuck. I don't know, you pretty much got done everything. So killing the ones that are adjacent to him is the best idea right now. That's gonna be a little hard to do. Get soul. Fuck. See the strategy? Easy fucking strategy. They don't want to go for him anymore. Also because of, I guess because of, all like the fucking, the provoke or whatever. This. And there you go. Another easy kill. With another fucking judge, whatever, doesn't matter. And now they're gonna start warping in so they can be on the side of adjacent to the boy there. Nice. Nice. Are you ever gonna fucking get strength? My god, Meg. You're just full of shit. Oh shit, attacked the wrong one. Oops. Whatever. So he's not fucking warping though. That's odd, to say the least. Dead. HP magic skill, luck res. Strength, wow. You cap strength now at least. Damn. That just stands for these two, whatever. That's level 20. Luck, defense, and res. Oh fuck. Rewarp. Or you're just gonna attack left like that. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, this map's pretty much over though. It's gonna like summon like 2 more. Yeah. Nullify opponent's resistance. Enhance hit rate for 1 turn. Yeah, as if that's gonna be fucking useful for anything. Alright, that's a level up for you. 14 strength. There we go. Getting strength. Couple of thunder ones at least. Res, well it's fine. Pretty much capped everything. Magic. And yeah, I'm pretty much getting the map right now. Because, yeah, it's pretty much over. Magic, speed, and luck. Okay, cap luck. HP and luck there. Okay, that's it. Don't crit me. Thank you. Oh my god, he has such a high crit rate. Oh fuck. Please no. I have to ask Sephiron. What are you after? What is this all about? Why do you wish to know? You would achieve nothing by learning my reasons. You would help no one. I lost faith in lesser beings and desire an end to them, that's all. So why did you save me on that day? May I ask you a favor, Ike? Tell me how you feel about it now. Can you bear recalling those horrific memories? Yes, I'm fine now, but I suppose at the time I wouldn't have been able to take it. All beings endure tragedies for as long as they continue to live. It has always been the case that suffering is unavoidable, and this grim reality plays out over and over in every country, under every ruler. As long as there are beings who feel, they will feel pain. So what? We should all just give in and die, put it behind you, deal with it? Do not make light of this. I'm not, Sephiron. I'm extremely grateful that you once helped me through a terrible time, but I've accepted that occasionally we have to deal with these hard times. I've had pain, I've had suffering, and I've gotten up and moved on. I don't try to forget what happened that day. I just accept it, and neither that or anything else will ever stop me. You are a strong man, Ike, son of Gawain, but not everyone is as strong as you. Do not hurt me, please. Thank you. Anyway, I guess just finish it off with Jill. Yeah, it's your fault what happened in Dane. Every pointless death in this war is on your head. Sephiron, Duke of Persis, history will remember you as the worst kind of man. Yeah, how many boss combos he has? Yeah, it's a boss convo with Ike, yeah. If you saw the additional scene in 4.2 or not, with Micaiah, with Soniki. Even though they can't attack each other, why do they have a conversation if they can't attack each other? With Soth, with Peleus, with Naysala, with Nyla, with Tabarn, with Oliver. Oh, he has one with Oliver? Oh, that's cool. With Sigrun, with Tanith, with Har, with Jill, with Astrid, with Raphael, with Rayson, with Leanne. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Everything, it's all been my fault. You should know one more thing, however. I also had a hand in the death of your father, because of course I did. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Bam! At last, I'm dying. Not even a fucking level up from that? Wow. You suck, Sephiron.
What? It can't be true. Our apostle?
Can't believe it myself, but the senators made an announcement. It must be true.
Pardon me? Has something happened to the apostle?
Oh, my lord, save the apostle. She's dead.
What? How?
According to the senator's announcement, she was assassinated by the Serenus Herons.
They look so gentle, like they couldn't harm a fly. But they're nothing but beasts, no better than the other subhumans.
Peace, friends. This is simply not possible. The Heron tribe could never assassinate anyone.
She's dead, isn't she? Those damn subhumans, every last one of them's got to die for the apostle.
That's the truth. They're nothing but monsters. Oh, I wish I could kill them myself.
You can. Grab a weapon, grab a torch. Come on, we'll burn that forest to ash and wipe them all out.
No, you mustn't!
What's wrong, my lord Sage? You don't look well. Are you feeling all right?
Wings! From the Satan's back! Wings! He's one of them! He's a monster!
You're nothing but a lying, subhuman piece of filth! How dare you pretend to be one of us? Get him!
The medallion must be quelled. I cannot allow this madness to come to pass. Judgment! The goddess's judgment! humans were innocent. Why? The medallion. I must quell the chaotic energies. Must calm them. Oh, no! Chaos! Madness! So much anger! So much pain! Why? Why was my family taken? Why? Why was my forest destroyed? The apostle did not deserve this fate. Killed by her innocence. Her murderers free to seize power. This is monstrous. This world does not need Bjork, and the Laguz are deeply flawed. There's no need to wait for the Covenant's 1,000 years. Awaken, O Goddess, awaken and judge.
Sephiron! Sephiron, hold on. Open your eyes. Yoon. Help me. What should I do? What? Really? Okay, I'll try. Sanaki. Sephiron, you can hear me? Somebody help, he's wounded. Sorry, Sanaki. I'm sorry, Sanaki. The doors leading to Ashura won't open while he's alive. I can't save him. That's correct. Thank you, Yoon. I am sincerely grateful. Death is all you've wanted since this started. Everything else has been a little more than a terrible side effect. I'm so sorry that this was your only goal, but I'm happy to help you achieve it. Sephiron, I see now what you were going through. It must have been hard. I wish I could have helped you. Please, don't mourn for me. I'm not worth it. I'm so sorry. I wanted to help you. I really did. Forget about me. This path was my decision. My tragic mistake. Lady Sanaki, I want you to have this. This is the Rudol gem. Wear it in memory of me. It will protect you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I lied to you. Sephiron, don't worry. We still have all the time we spent together. Nobody can take that away. Nobody. Thank you, my Lady Sanaki. I'll be leaving you now. Zelgius is waiting. Oh, Tina. Sephiron, no, no! No, please, Micaiah! Don't die. You can't die. He's breathing? Sephiron is breathing! Just in time. You saved him, thank you. Micaiah, thank you. Micaiah is completely spent. She's sorry, but she won't be able to fight in the next battle. There's no time. Hurry. Goddess Yoon. Is there something you haven't told us about you and Sephiron? He saved my life. Your life? Sephiron saved the life of a goddess? Is there something you haven't told us about Sephiron then? He'll wake in just a moment. Then you can ask him directly. Oh, alright, I'll do that. Why did you save him? Should I not have? I can think of a few reasons why you shouldn't have, yes. Hey, get up. Now. Take it easy on him. He's had a hard day. I'm alive? Leron. Goddess, you and why? Why did you? Because I want you to live. You've always taken care of me, and I couldn't bear it if it ended like this. But I've lost all my hope. All hope in the world and the people in it. I did what I did for future generations, so they wouldn't have to live in this world. Please, you let me die. I won't, Leron. I won't. Leron? Now he's some kind of hero saint? If death is what you really want, then I'm not gonna let it happen on my watch. I don't care what you've gone through. I don't care how much you've suffered. What you've done is unforgivable. Stop it, Ike. Ashura's waiting. It's time for the final confrontation with her. You can come, if you want. You're asking me to turn my back on Goddess Ashura? If you really want the total extinction of Bjork and Laguza alike, then you can just lie here like a lump. If not, this is your last chance to start rectifying your mistakes. Think hard on that. But, Ike... Dude, are you fucking serious right now? Come on. Seriously? Dolphin, what the fuck is wrong with Dolphin? Hang on. Okay. This should be fine. Please, for the love of God. Okay, it's looking good so far. I fucking hate how much it's been crashing, so I guess I got a save state now inside of maps, just in case something happens. It's mainly the cutscenes. It's the cutscenes here that have been doing that. I'll be waiting for you, Leron. I'll be waiting for you, Leron. That was literally the last line of dialogue before the end of this. Now I got the Rudol Gym. I got the full bonus experience. So I got different level ups this time on my guys. Meg actually got a strength level up. I didn't cap out Har. Har capped out defense at least, though. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be it for this episode. So, we took care of Valeron once and for all. We did have to fucking keep him alive, though, so now he's just stuck. And next time on the finale of the Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn Let's Play, we're going to be taking down Ashura once and for all. See you guys then. Bye-bye.